Hello guys, it's Buddy Bob right here, and we are looking at some Ultimate Team, because now I'm starting my new Ultimate Team series. And basically, on my old channel, and I'll link it in the description, but basically I had an Ultimate Team series called Highway to Hybrid, and basically I did maybe, I believe 6 games maybe, and about that roughly, I don't really know, but I got into Division 4, I think it was, or something like that. And basically, I'm sort of want to continue that because I had a really good team and I liked the team. And then I also just kept on buying packs without actually playing games. That's why my record is so poor considering the amount of coins I got. And basically, I don't know if you saw at the beginning, I got Falcao, which is amazing. And then I got Modric, which I thought was amazing at the time, but in matches isn't really the best player. And then I got João Pereira. I'm not really too sure how you pronounce it, but he is a decent player. He's got a decent amount of pace, and the only better right back in La Liga is the Dani Alves, and he goes for over 100k, so it's a bit of difference in price. So I thought might as well just get João Pereira, whatever. And then we've got Xabi Alonso. Now, I'm not getting them in the right formation because my formation is 4-2-2-2. But as you can see, some of them ain't even in the right formation. Most of them that I bought ain't in the right formation. But that's only because even though I went through and I made sure, they've still all got at least 7 or 8 chemistry. So it still works out as 100 chemistry and everything works out fine, to be honest. Basically, I really like this team. I really like it. Like when I started playing, basically I haven't played online on FIFA for at least 3 or 4 months. And I came back onto it the other day and I thought I'm going to record some Ultimate Team. And the point of that was because I got in the mood for it by watching other people play. And let me just tell you, it was so fun that, it just made me think I've got to start doing the series again. So when you see the first game of this is actually going to be the first game that I played back into the actual first game I've played online since November, October-ish. So yeah, it was quite a big deal when I first played it. But I decided what cup to go for, and I saw the Chinese New Year Cup, so I decided to go for that. As you can see, I haven't won any trophies online because I've only played 7 games in total. One of those was a offline one, I think. But yeah, we're going to this guy. His team is it was pretty good. I was really worried. I thought, first game in, literally look, 1 minute in, they're passing it around. He gets a lovely chip ball ready and an absolutely fantastic goal. And then he shushes me. Ready? There you go. Shushes me. And I thought, you're only 1-0 up. A good goal, but, keep your head on. Because sometimes, when you lose your head, you can lose the game. Like Joey Barton against Man City last season, last game of the season. Lost his head, and basically, I would say cost them the match, but he was shite anyway. It's not really a big deal to lose Joey Barton, is it? But as you can see, I just kept pressing and pressing. And eventually I steal it back. But yeah, and then we go forward. And Fellaini and David Luiz were just absolutely fantastic for him. They're just 2 absolute beasts on the game. They're overpowered in my opinion. So, it was a bit unfair to come up against them, I think. But, but as you can see, the reason I'm playing this all so long, this clip, is because I wanted to try and show you that even though I was in my first game, I was passing it around still pretty decent. And we have a fantastic chance of a Falcao. But to go for the near post shot, didn't even scratch the goalkeeper. And then you got Fabregas who takes a shot after and almost goes in. And then I just kept playing some lovely football. I don't even know how I was doing it. Maybe it's because I got a La Liga team. And I just took it down with Falcao. I knew what I was going to do. Smash it. Front post. An absolutely fantastic goal. For my first goal online for 3-4 months. So it was quite a good feeling. I was like, yes, I was so happy. And it was with Falcao as well, the player who one of my favourite players in the world at the moment. So I was really happy I got it with him. But you know, he kept knowing what to do, like, a lot. And as you can see, 5 minutes later, I get another goal with PK, easy header. Somehow he doesn't defend it with David Luiz, even though David Luiz is like a half foot taller. But maybe he got EA'd. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. But I was more than happy playing with this team. I'd do some really bad, like, that was such a poor decision. But thank God that he smashes it completely into row Z. Probably just like hit a fan, took him out. And I just tried all this football, and I don't even know how I was doing it. And then I just get tackled, and I just think, why am I doing this? But then I also come up with good defending, which is also weird. And basically it was down to defending most of the game. As you can see, Benzema was offside. It was down to bad defending or good defending, depending who you are. He had decent defending at times. I had decent defending at times. But sometimes it was just so aggravating to play this game, because he just constantly got through, and I just constantly got through, but we kept not taking chances, really. And a fantastic pass from me, and I put a LBY into him, pass it out to Kaka. Kaka off the post, but I just smash it in. Rainer's not going to get there. If he did, it would be pretty BS there. But Kaka makes it 3-1 to us, and we are basically cruising. I would like to say cruising, but you know, it's Ultimate Team. You can never tell what's going to happen any time in Ultimate Team, which is something I do like about online. I really enjoy playing these games, as I said, especially this one. I was 3-1 up, and I was astounded I could get 3 goals in the first half of me being back. And as you see, Remy gets fouled, even though there's some BS here. And he had a really fast team. He kept making subs, maybe twice or 3 times throughout the match. He kept pausing. I was just like, why are you pausing? Half time, I think he made a sub, and it didn't really work out for him too well. As you can see here, Benzema through. I could have had maybe 4 or 5 goals by 75 minutes, but no. I had so many opportunities, and in the second half, he stopped having opportunities. So all I did was just kept taking opportunities and not actually getting them. Here's an easy opportunity. Nice curl into the bottom corner, and Falcao gets another goal. 4-1. I am cruising now. And I genuinely thought he was going to get a goal back, maybe 2 or 3 goals back, because, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Especially with his team, where he has overpowered players all over the pitch and really good players like up front. You got Theo Walcott on the wing, Remy up front, and a fouled shot straight from kickoff, which just made me laugh. And I know he was probably annoyed, and he didn't rage quit, which I have to give him credit for, but I sort of did chuckle. And then look at this Benzema, nice little Ronaldo chop. Falcao picks it up, and a nice chip over the keeper for a fantastic goal. I believe that's his hat-trick. I think anyway. If it isn't, then excuse me for that. But a fantastic chip, look at that. Just over the keeper. Tries to rush the keeper, thinking that I took a touch that wasn't meant to take a touch. So he come out and collect it, but lobbed it over him. And as you can see, 88th minute, and I chip it through to Alonso. Alonso puts it through, and he must just get, I don't know, I'm probably annoyed. I'll just take it back easily, get a penalty, win a penalty, whatever you want to call it. Some say I could have just carried on, smashed it near post, then it wouldn't have been a penalty. But then other people say, you're playing football. If you're in a game and you turn back and then someone just comes up and slide tackles you, even if you're losing 5-1, still a pretty reckless thing. Look how badly he takes me out. And he didn't watch. He wanted to watch the replay, I should say, for some reason. And I thought, first time taking a penalty online for so long, and I just realised up and left is probably the best option for a right-footed player. So I did that, and it was a good choice, obviously, considering I scored. Falcao again, I believe either hat-trick or 4th goal. It's got to be hat-trick by now. I'm guessing 4th goal, and a fantastic win. Let's have a look. 4 goals for Falcao in his first game, 9.7 rating, 868 coins altogether. An absolutely fantastic game, and I was just raring to go for the next one, so I just put a few fitness cards on people, and I went straight into it thinking, oh man, this is a fantastic start. I'm so ready for the next game. And then I come up and see this team. This team is pace. That's all it is. He's got Thomas Müller playing centre mid. I mean, that's attacking, and somehow his guy gets through there, which is just astounds me. I don't know how. I know PK isn't the fastest, but he was in front of him, and then it's like he had a burst of pace. It's like he had a nitros somewhere, and he just this guy was a pretty special player. I've never come up against someone who could actually play so well. I had a few opportunities, but it was like I was Celtic and he was Barcelona, and it literally was like that. I had a few opportunities. He gave me a penalty, stupid foul. He doesn't really need to do it. The keeper probably would have saved that, to be honest, because where I was so close to the keeper, because he brought out the keeper. And then I thought, I don't know why I did it in the exact same place. As soon as I took it, I went, oh, why did I do that? You know, I could have put it the top right, the top in the middle, but then I thought he was a player who knew what he was doing, because as you can see, he finds a space and he just shoots. He just knows when to shoot. So look, he just smashes it. Great goal from him, I'm not going to lie. But he knew what to do in every situation, you know? When you come up against someone like that, it's quite annoying, but you deal with it and you win another penalty. And it was a pretty reckless challenge. And I knew that he was either going to go top left or top in the middle. So I'm just going to smash it top right and get an easy goal, easy penalty. Because not many people go top right, and people only, like the people with the real FIFA players, the ones who are like this guy, who know what to do in situations. Probably practice situations most of the time. Just go in one direction the whole time. A lovely, lovely bit of play. Straight from kickoff again, and Benzema can't put that in. And then we go to, and Falcao picks it up. Falcao is just probably my best player I've ever had on Ultimate Team, to be honest with you. And a fantastic goal from Kaká, last minute. Some could say it's scripting. I did the shush sign. I don't really know why I did that, because it was absolutely fantastic goal. A fantastic game. So I don't know. But as you can see, I was Celtic. He was Barcelona. He had the possession the whole match. He had probably a few more chances than me, but most of it off target. I had to, after the game, I had to just go send him a message and say, seriously, great game. And then after I sent the message, I realised he was from Poland, but he still responded, so I'm very happy about that. I quickly went to the match details just to see. And that's going to be it. So join me next time, folks, when I'm in the semi-finals of my first tournament back after months and months and months. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.